Have you ever felt like you finally found the one only to have the universe laugh in your face? What about meeting someone who sets your world on fire? Heart racing with an incredible connection you've never felt before. Except one tiny problem. The timing couldn't be worse for you two to actually be together right now. We've all been there, falling hard for a person we know is perfect for us deep down, wishing we met them at a different time so a relationship could unfold. But life has other plans. It feels devastating to find ideal chemistry derailed by bad timing. If this frustrating phenomenon sounds familiar, stick with me through this video. We're breaking down the brutal signs that you may have met the right person at the very wrong time. From forbidden attractions to long distance to emotional baggage, I'll count 10 frustrating ways timing can doom even soulmate-level bonds. See if any ring a bell from your own past or present. Here we go. Number 1. They're already in a relationship. You totally hit it off, only to find out this incredible person already has a partner. Talk about bad timing. Even if you can tell the chemistry is mutual, getting involved with someone unavailable usually leads nowhere good. As tempting as it is, don't get your hopes up here. The ethical thing is walking away, as frustrating as that may be. Number 2, one or both of you just got out of a long-term relationship. Ending a meaningful, committed relationship takes time to recover and heal from. Jumping into something new right away often backfires. Why? Neither of you gave yourself space to process the breakup or feel closure. Even if you seem perfect together, leftover baggage can sabotage things before they start. Number 3. Your individual goals and priorities don't match up. Imagine you desperately want marriage and kids one day, but the person you're falling for plans to travel the world solo for their career indefinitely. As enticing as the chemistry is, if your hopes and dreams don't align, it likely won't work long term. No one should have to fundamentally change their life plans for love. Number 4. There are major personality differences causing conflict. We all have quirks, values, and ways of seeing the world that make us unique. But some core differences are harder to navigate. Like if one of you loves crowds while the other craves quiet solitude. Or one has an adventurous spirit and the other prefers homebody habits. Different isn't necessarily bad, but some gaps are harder to bridge. Number 5. External factors or responsibilities are in the way. From a demanding job to family obligations, existing commitments can complicate things. Maybe they are focused on a sick parent or you have a big move coming up for work. Even if you're totally invested in each other, sometimes practical factors leave little room for a fledgling relationship. Number 6. One of you fears commitment. It's not uncommon for even amazing connections to stall because one person panics over settling down. If you want marriage but they balk at the thought of long-term monogamy, that prevents things moving forward for the moment. Unless one of you shifts gears, the timing will stay off. Number 7. Physical distance keeps you apart. In our global, mobile world, finding love across country lines is common, but distant relationships take immense work. If neither can or wants to relocate in the near future, LDRs strain even healthy bonds. Feeling connected from afar is hard for most couples long term. Number 8. Trauma or mental health issues need resolving. We all come with emotional baggage, but some is heavier than others. Past abuse trauma, for example, can understandably make trust or intimacy tremendously difficult, preventing growth between partners. Or conditions like depression can dull one's ability to connect closely with others. Working to unpack trauma first gives relationships the best chance. Number 9. You met at different life stages. There's a maturity gap between a college sophomore exploring independence and someone building a career, or someone newly divorced starting over versus a young adult with minimal relationship experience. Even with intense chemistry, vastly different phases of life make relating tricky. And number 10, it turns out they weren't the one after all. Sometimes two people seem positively destined to be together until for whatever reason it ends. That doesn't inherently mean someone was right for you. Looking back, you may realize your connection was largely situational or that you actually weren't ultimately compatible. Chemistry and fate get tricky like that. There you have it. 10 common signs you have the misfortune of meeting a fantastic person at just the wrong time. It's sadly quite a roller coaster. Have you experienced any of these in past relationships? Do you feel it applies to your current situation at all? Let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. I know how confusing it can be to have such an amazing thing complicated by bad timing. Just remember, if two people are genuinely meant to be together, it will happen someday. Timing truly isn't everything. If you found true love, have faith it will work out the way it should in the end.